Hi everyone! We are going to tackle about Sketchup.
I'm Christine Ann Gorjones.
I am Krisa.
And I am Melanie. The introduction. About Sketchup. Sketchup is a 3D modeling computer program used for interior designing, landscape architecture, civil, and mechanical engineering. Sketchup is owned by Trimble. Google Sketchup comes in two versions, free version and 3 paid versions, SketchUp Shop, SketchUp Pro, and SketchUp Studio. SketchUp is very easy to use 3D program. You can learn very quickly and easily.
And this is how Sketchup works.
Anytime, a 2D layout or 3D model needs to be rendered with a great detail, but faster than any computer assistant designers are available. This program has been extremely useful. It allows us to greatly reduce our time spent wondering if a design will work, and more time actually implementing and testing the design. This software pulled no punches when it came to number of features or the complexity of the layering, type point, and drawing tools. There was nothing stopping from doing a deep dive into advanced 3D modeled surfaces besides the fact that the menus are expansive.
The history of SketchUp. Origins. SketchUp was created to be a 3D modeling program that is powerful, but easy to use. Most people think it was originally created by Google, but actually, it was first brought to us by Atlas Software. Atlas Software. SketchUp was developed by startup company Atlas Software of Boulder, Colorado, co-founded in 1999 by Brad Skell and Joe Edge. SketchUp was created in August 2000 as a 3D content creation tool and was envisioned as a software program for design professionals. The program won a Community Choice Award at its first trade show in 2000. The first Mac OS release of SketchUp won a Best of Show at Macworld in 2002. Google SketchUp. Google acquired Atlas Software on March 14, 2006, attracted by Atlas Software's work developing a plugin for Google Earth. On January 9, 2007, Google announced Google SketchUp 6, a free downloadable version of SketchUp, including integrated tools for uploading content to Google Earth and to the Google 3D Warehouse. Google SketchUp Pro 6 introduced a beta version of Google SketchUp Layout, which includes 2D vector tools and a page layout tools allowing presentations to be produced without the need for a separate presentation program. On November 17, 2008, SketchUp 7 was released with integration of SketchUp's component browser with Google 3D Warehouse, Layout 2, and dynamic components that respond to scaling. On September 1, 2010, SketchUp 8 was released with modal geolocation with Google Maps and Building Maker integration. Mac OS X Tiger was no longer supported. SketchUp version 8 used under Wine has been rated gold. Geolocation information is always stored in the KNZ file. The building designs themselves are saved in SKP. Trimble. Trimble is an American software, hardware, and services technology company. Trimble supports global industries in building and construction, agriculture, geospatial, natural resources, and utilities and governance. And that's the origins of SketchUp.
And these are the different versions of SketchUp. So free and go versions are web only, and the Pro and Studio versions are for desktop and web. So for commercial and personal use, free version is for personal and hobbyist use only, and Go Pro and Studio versions are for commercial use. Are they extensible? Free and Go versions are non-extensible, while Pro and Studio versions are extensible. Let's talk about the descriptions of different versions of the SketchUp.
Free version. In November 2017, SketchUp Free was released as a web-based application which replaces SketchUp Make.
Free versions. Drawing can be saved to the cloud, saved locally as a native SKP file, or exported as an STL file. Compared to Make, SketchUp Free does not support extensions, creation, and editing of materials. The product is not for commercial use.
Go version. SketchUp Go is aimed at design and construction professionals who are stakeholders in the design, review, and presentation process, as well as for your DIY designers.
Go version. Go, formerly known as Shop, is a SketchUp offering that includes the following: web and mobile modelers, SketchUp for web, and SketchUp for iPad. Trimble Connect Business, a cloud collaboration tool for viewing, sharing, and accessing project information from anywhere, and access to SketchUp Model Library. 3D Warehouse. It has a feature set designed to meet the specific needs of users on the go. For examples, users can model and mark up 3D models digitally using Apple Pencil and Touch. They can take iPad to construct project sites and coordinate in 3D. SketchUp Go does not include the desktop modeler, a downloadable application that can be used offline. Currently, only Pro and Studio Plan features this modular.
Pro version. SketchUp Pro 2016 has native integration with Trimble Connect. Treat 3D warehouse models as references. A rebuilt Generate report and now layout offers web-friendly reference objects as well as a new layout API.
SketchUp Pro. Subscription include the eponymous desktop 3D modeler, plus importers and exporters, two common 2D and 3D formats, access to SketchUp's repository of pre-built 3D models, 3D warehouse, access to extension library, extension warehouse, access to layout, 2D documentation software, and style builder. Create custom edge styles for SketchUp models. SketchUp Pro licensing is dual platform and works on Windows and Mac machines.
Studio version. Everything in the Pro Plus professional rendering via Chaos V-Ray for SketchUp in Point Cloud, import and management via Trimble Scan Essentials. What is SketchUp used for? Customers, buyers, and decision makers are evolving with technology, allowing them to see how your design looks realistically is highly beneficial for you and them. Modeling. Sketchup is very flexible software when it comes to modeling. You can create any shape you desire. The software has a lot of intuitive tools to help you in the modeling process. It offers different forms to start with. The good thing about SketchUp is that it enables you to start with simple forms and combine complex objects. You can use arc, polygon, rectangle, and circle. You have a large range of tools as well to help you shape these simple forms like extrude, change scale, rotate, move, shift, and others. In addition, you can change the style of the drawing in SketchUp, having multiple choices for that. You can use a black and white sketch, colored sketch, direct lines, etc. Besides the tools that SketchUp offers, you can benefit from the add-ons offered to help you model quickly and efficiently. Rendering and animation. SketchUp uses external plugins to achieve rendering and animation. The software is compatible with multiple rendering engines. However, you can use SketchUp to control the daylight and the sun direction by changing the time and the month. As for the rendering engines, you can use V-Ray, which is already a very famous rendering engine, especially in the architectural field and in interior design. It helps you get stunning results close to reality. You can also use Maxwell, which is an old rendering engine just like V-Ray. You have SU Podium as well. Lumen RT is used a lot in landscape architecture. Visualizer is a very advanced rendering engine, but it is user-friendly. You can start with it if you are a beginner.
SketchUp 3D Warehouse. A 3D Warehouse is a great thing that SketchUp made. You can basically download any object you need to use. All you have to do is check out the official site of the SketchUp 3D Warehouse and type on research whatever object you want and download it. However, put in mind that you should download the same SketchUp file versions you use. You can find the entire city, buildings, rooms and spaces, furniture, external object, and etc. SketchUp is well known as one of the best and easiest 3D modeling software. To learn the basics of SketchUp, you will need a couple of days, and to be more advanced, you sure need a lot of practice and tutorials to get more familiar with it. SketchUp is compatible with multiple 3D software, and you can import multiple file formats like 3ds, Max, DEM, DE for Google Earth and Collada. You can also import different formats for images like JPG, PNG, and you can also import Photoshop files. The interface of the software is simple and efficient. The tools are organized in sections. Every section combines multiple related tools. You can find a section that contains drawing, erasing, and drawing different forms like circle and rectangles. Another section to move, rotate, and change the scale of your model. There is also a section related to views, shadows, and the sun's direction. This will make it easy for you to understand how to use the software quickly.
SketchUp is used in the design and architecture field by architects and designers. It can also be used to create landscape architecture, furniture, and object design. Besides that, the software can be used to create video games. Otherwise, you can use SketchUp in the engineering and construction field. It is widely used in the entertainment industry. In the design industry, SketchUp is known to be relatively used. It generates results quickly and the workflow is super smooth with it. However, to make your work more efficient, SketchUp enables you to use a bunch of different plugins to make your work easier and to reduce the amount of time and effort you make to design. The plugins that should be chosen based on the field of your work. For instance, plugins used in architecture differ from those used in video game creation, and even in architecture. The ones you use in landscape architecture are different from those you use in interior design. Of course, you can use some plugins in different fields. SketchUp has its pros and cons. The pros of SketchUp are powerful yet simple tools, can create anything all in 3D, and numerous export options. The cons of SketchUp are no templates, must build from scratch, and few materials. Now, why industries and other users keep using SketchUp? First, it's easy to learn and use. One of the biggest benefits of SketchUp is its intuitive interface, which makes it easy for beginners to get started and for professionals to work quickly. The software is designed to be user-friendly with simple tools and shortcuts that allow you to create 3D models with precision and speed. It can use for construction. For them, SketchUp is the most easy to learn and easy to use 3D modeling software there is. Some people say that it is not as professional as other 3D software, but it's certainly not the case. If you learn most of its capabilities, you'll be able to model in a very accurate and precise way. Even when requiring construction or fabrication documents, it gets the job done. For the architecture, it is a great tool, very easy to use and friendly. It is used very practical to use when you have a project idea. It allows to develop impeccable designs, detailed and very constructive layouts, generate documentation, and create 3D designs. It offers ease to learn. Unlike other programs, it is excellent at representing reality very closely. Next one, the SketchUp is affordable. SketchUp offers an affordable solution for those in need of a powerful 3D modeling tool. It's available in both free and paid versions, making it accessible to a wide range of users. The free version, SketchUp Make, it is a great way to get started, while the paid version, SketchUp Pro, offers advanced features for professional use. It is versatile. SketchUp can be used for a variety of applications, including the architecture, interior design, engineering, construction, and many more. You can create models of buildings, furniture, landscape, and more, and add details such as textures, the lighting, and shadows to create realistic visual presentation. There are powerful tools of SketchUp why it is used, because SketchUp has a range tools and features that allow you to create complex models with ease. From simple shapes to intricate details, SketchUp tools are designed to help you create accurate and visually appealing models.
Collaboration. SketchUp makes it easy for teams to work together on a project with tools that allow multiple users to access and edit the same model at the same time. This helps streamline the design process and ensure everyone is on the same page throughout the project. Integration with other tools. SketchUp integrates with various other software, including AutoCAD, Rhino, and Revit, making it simple to transfer models between programs and use SketchUp in conjunction with other tools. Large community. SketchUp has a large and active community of users, providing a wealth of resources and support for those who need help getting started or learning more about the software. The community includes forums, blogs, tutorials, and library of user-created models that can be used for reference or as starting point for your own design. Real-time design changes. SketchUp's dynamic components allow you to make real-time design changes that update instantly in your model. This makes it easier to visualize different design options and make informed decisions about your projects.
Layout. SketchUp's layout feature allows you to create 2D documents, such as plans and elevations, from your 3D models. This helps you to communicate your designs more effectively with clients, team members, and contractors. Large 3D Warehouse. SketchUp's 3D Warehouse is a vast online library of user-created models that you can use for reference, inspiration, or a starting point for your own designs. This resource is constantly growing and provides access to a wealth of design ideas and resources. Compatibility with VR and AR. SketchUp is compatible with virtual and augmented reality technology, allowing you to experience your designs in a fully immersive environment. This helps you make informed decisions about your designs and communicate your ideas more effectively with others. Customizable. SketchUp is highly customizable, allowing you to personalize your work environment and tools to suit your specific needs. You can create custom tools and scripts, as well as import and export plugins to extend the functionality of the software. Energy analysis. SketchUp's energy analysis tool allows you to perform energy simulations to assess the performance of your designs. This helps you make informed decisions about building materials, installations, and other factors that affect energy efficiency. Performance optimization. SketchUp is designed for fast and efficient performance even in complex models. The software uses cutting-edge technology to optimize your workflow and reduce the time it takes to complete your projects.
Hello, welcome to this video dedicated to Trimble SketchUp Free, one of the best and free solutions for CAD drawings and projects. In a very short time, we will get all the basic features you need to start using it. Make sure to visit our YouTube channel and our website for more content, tips, and free video tutorials. SketchUp is a professional CAD software that makes easier architectural and concept designs through a very intrusive interface and workflow. As a beginner, you can start with SketchUp Free, a free and online version, collecting most of the features to realize basic projects or schoolwork. For professional jobs, you can go for the complete set of features with a subscription plan on SketchUp Shop, Pro, or Studio, which also includes a desktop version of the software. To start using SketchUp Free, you only need to create a Trimble account and sign in. At this point, the main account interface opens, showing the most recent projects made and two options to start working on top, such as Open to browse for existing SketchUp projects and Create New to start with a new one, choosing the correct measurement unit to use. As you start with any SketchUp project, this gets open on the main interface, with several drawing and editing tools on the left, and useful panels on the right side that you can close and reopen when you need. Every new project is completely empty, showing a 2D human interface as reference, and the main three Cartesian axes, such as the red x-axis for the horizontal direction, the green y-axis for the vertical one, and the blue z-axis for any height from the ground plane, where the x and the y-axis lay. To draw any element, you can use the tools on the left side, some grouped into a single button. Once a tool is enabled, you can define object points and sides by either clicking on the preview or typing precise values with your keyboard on the box in the bottom right corner, applying with the Enter key. Enable the Line tool to drop straight segments, sharing the last node. You can go on drawing until you use the Escape key or close the shape in progress, which gets filled automatically. You can also draw freehand with the Freehand tool, using your mouse wheel to zoom in to make lines and curves more precisely. Use any of the arc tools to drop arcs in different manners, depending on the kind of tool selected. Remember to open the instructor panel to get full information and tips on how to use the current tool. With the rectangle, the circle, and the polygon tools, you can create regular shapes by fixing 2 points on the preview. Being closed shapes, these get internal filling by default. The 3D text tool is used to drop 2D and 3D independent pieces of text. On the Create 3D Text dialog box, type inside and specify the font family and style, including its size under height, its filling, and also its extrusion length. The extrusion can be enabled or disabled to drop 3D or simple 2D text. To undo any drawing in progress, use the Escape key. Whereas to undo any action or modification, use Ctrl and Z. Sketchup provides several visual aids to make your drawings easier. For example, when drawing any segment, this assumes that the same axis color that comes from parallel to it. And when dropping any 2D shape, this gets the same axis color that is perpendicular to its base. Besides these colors, you also get snappings to the most important object key points, such as colored circles for vertices and nodes, squares for points on sides, and rhombuses for points on faces and filled areas. Also, dotted guidelines may appear, indicating perpendicular directions, intersections, and extensions over objects, sides, or axes. From the display panel, you can manage the aids to use, and also apply visual effects on the preview, such as shadow and fog. To draw 3D objects in no time, SketchUp provides the Push-Pull and the Follow Me tools. With Push-Pull, you can generate a 3D object by clicking and dragging from its 2D base, defining the extrusion length for it. You can't use this tool on curved faces. Follow Me is used to define 3D conductors, selecting a 2D base as section and a 2D path to follow as direction. You can also build custom 3D objects with the Simple Line tool, drawing each vertex and side until the whole object is complete and covered. If this is too long or complex, you can take a look at the Components panel to search for several ready objects that you can import on the preview directly. To check the result of your work, you can use the visualization tools collected on the left side, such as the Pan tool to move around, or the Orbit tool to rotate in 3D by clicking and dragging. To check from standard perspective views, use the Views panel instead. You can also preview from a human point of view by using Walk and Look Around. Whereas if you need to measure length and area on objects, use the measurement tools. You can set their units, annotation style, and precision from the Model Info panel. You can also open the Styles panel to preview your objects differently. Now let's see how to edit and reshape the objects on your workspace by using the tools on the left side. First of all, you have to use the Select tool to select the object to be edited by clicking on it. By default, SketchUp selects the subcomponents of an object, such as single sides or faces. So when you move or edit any 3D custom object you have made, this gets deformed as its subcomponents are moved or edited. To modify a 3D object entirely, you have to select all its subcomponents together. Right-click and go to Make Group. You can easily select all sides and faces, composing the object by clicking and dragging from the right side to the left with the Select tool. On the contrary, text and ready models come with sides and faces grouped, so you edit these entirely by default. To reshape these on their subcomponents, you have to right-click on these and go to Explode. To deselect all, just click elsewhere on the workspace. Use the Move tool to move selected objects where you like. Whereas choose the Rotate tool to rotate these by fixing the main anchor point and then the rotation angle. You will rotate on the ground plane when the goniometer is shown in blue color. Enable the Scale tool to scale the object by clicking and dragging couples of cubes toward different 2D and 3D directions. Whereas use the Offset tool to add a 2D contour, which keeps a fixed distance from the original object perimeter. To cut, copy, and paste the selected object, use Ctrl and X, C, and V. You can cut any object to remove it from the workspace. You can also apply great materials to any 2D or 3D object with filling in order to improve their appearance on the preview and make these more realistic. From the Entity Info panel, you can go to Material to apply several materials such as metal, glass, or patterns. On Back Material, you can choose another kind of material for the back side. These materials are applied on the whole object in case this is grouped. To save your project in progress as a .skp file, use the Save button in the top left corner. This will be listed within your project list inside your Trimble account, which can store up to 10 gigabytes of content. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel to get free and outstanding tutorials on other professional software.
Thank you for viewing and listening, everyone. This is the end of our presentation.